Chapter 2, Animal Life. Let's learn about breathing organs, movement, food habits, migration, body coverings of animals, other features. Animals are found in different places on earth. The place where an animal lives, feeds and reproduces in called its habitat. Animals living in a particular habitat adapt themselves to the surroundings. There are two main types of habitats: water, ocean, fresh water and land, forest, desert, polar regions and mountains. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Animals living in water are called aquatic animals. Some animals can live both on land and in water. They are called amphibious animals. Animals that live on trees are known as arboreal animals. Animals that can fly are called aerial animals. Thus, forests, mountains, desert, hot areas, polar regions, very cold areas, and water bodies are different habitats of animals. Different animals have special features to survive in their habitat. We can learn about them by grouping them according to their specific features. Arboreal animals, amphibian, aquatic animal, terrestrial animal, aerial animal. Breathing organs. Breathing is an important process for all living things to stay alive. Animals breathe to take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Different animals have different organs for breathing. Lungs inside a human body. Oxygen, carbon dioxide. Lungs. Terrestrial animals such as cow, birds and lizards breathe through lungs. Amphibians also breathe through lungs while on land. Human beings also have lungs for breathing. Lungs are bag-like structures where exchange of gases takes places. They are supplied with a large number of blood vessels which absorb oxygen from the inhaled air. Unwanted carbon dioxide is carried by the blood and exhaled out. Gill. Aquatic animals such as fish, crabs and oysters breathe through gills. A baby frog or tadpole also breathes through gills in water. Aquatic animals breathe in oxygen dissolved in water. When water passes through gills, many tiny blood vessels present in the gills absorb oxygen from water and let water carry away the carbon dioxide. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, gills. Spiracles. Insects such as cockroaches and grasshoppers have spiracles for breathing. Spiracles are tiny opening on the sides of an insect's body. They lead to network of air tubes that reach every cell of the body. Oxygen is absorbed and carbon dioxide is given out through spiracles. The blood of insect does not contain hemoglobin, the oxygen carrier. This is the reason their blood is not red in color. Carbon dioxide Oxygen, spiracles, grasshopper. Skin. Animals which breathe through skin keep their skin moist. The skin is supplied with a number of blood vessels. Though frog is an amphibian, it usually breathes through the moist skin. To keep the skin moist, a frog jumps into water frequently. Earthworms also breathe through moist skin. Alphabet. A frog breathes through lungs while on land, and in water it breathes through its moist skin. Food habits. All animals need food to grow. Food give energy to stay healthy. Different animals have different feeding habits depending on the food they eat. Cow is herbivorous. Animals which eat plants or plant products are called herbivorous. They have sharp incisors and broad molar teeth to cut and grind their food. Cow, goat, deer, etc. are herbivorous. Tiger is carnivorous. Animals like tiger, lion and wolf eat flesh of other animals. These animals are called carnivorous. They have sharp canines to tear the flesh. Carnivores have strong molars to chew the bones. Eagle, vulture and kite are carnivorous birds. They have sharp, hooked beaks to hold and tear. Omnivorous. Animals that eat both plants and flesh of other animals are called omnivorous. Omnivorous animals have well-developed incisors and molars that help them to eat hard as well as soft food. Body coverings of animals. Animals must be able to survive in a range of environmental conditions including wind, rain, snow, sun, cold and heat. Their body coverings help them in their survival. Animals have different types of body coverings suited to survive in their habitats. Spine. Hard needle-like structures for self-defense. Feather. Maintain body temperature. Help them fly and protect them from heat, cold and rain. Fur and wool. Animals such as tigers, bears and kitten have fur coverings. The body of sheep is covered with wool. Wool protects from severe cold. Shell protects the soft body. Scales help in protection and movement. Scales and shells. Bodies of fish and reptiles such as snake, crocodile and lizard are covered with scales overlap and protect the skin underneath. They generally vary in size, shape and arrangement. Animals such as snail and tortoise have shells. Camouflage. Some animals have body coverings that match their surroundings. This is called camouflage. This feature protects the animal from its enemies. For example, polar bear cannot be spotted easily in the snow due to its white fur covering. A chameleon changes color according to the surroundings. Movement. Animals move from place to place in search of food and to escape their enemies. Look at the picture given above. Observe the animals. Do all the animals in the picture move in the same way? No. Animals living in land, water and air move in different ways. Insects. Insects have 6 legs to move, crawl, hop or walk. Insects like grasshoppers have strong hard legs to hop about. Beetles and ants crawl with their 6 legs. Some insects like butterflies, honeybees, mosquitoes, dragonflies and ladybirds can fly easily. Most of the flying insect's body has hollow space filled with air and they also have a pair of wings. Fish. Most fish have 2 sets of paired fins, one pair in the front and one pair on the back to move in water. The unpaired fins help them to maintain their balance. The tail fin helps it to change its direction while swimming. Amphibian. Frogs are amphibians that live on both land and in water. They hop on the ground with their powerful hind legs. They also have webbed feet. A webbed foot has skin between the toes which helps them to push water like a paddle. Reptiles. Have you seen a lizard move? Lizards, crocodile, tortoise have 4 short legs to move. They crawl on their belly. A turtle lives in water. They have 4 limbs which act as flippers or paddle to help them swim. Snakes do not have limbs. They have scales on their lower side which are attached to the ribs and muscles. They move these scales back and forth to move forward. Some snakes are able to swim. Some of them can also climb trees. Turtle moving in water. A snake moves very fast. A lizard can climb on walls. Birds have hollow bones. Birds. Most birds do not weigh much compared to their size because their bones are light and hollow. The boat-shaped body and a pair of wings attached to powerful muscles help them to fly. They use their legs and feet to move, walk or hop. Water birds use their webbed feet to swim in water. Mammals. Mammals have 4 limbs. The front legs are called forelimbs and the back legs are called hind limbs. Some mammals use their limbs to walk, to run and to hop while others use their legs to burrow or swim. Humans have well-developed brains. Alphabet. A rabbit has padded toes for running and large hind legs for hopping. A squirrel has toenail for climbing on trees. The tail helps it to maintain its balance. Human beings use their legs to walk and stand erect. The legs and feet support the body weight and help us to move. The hand has 4 fingers and a thumb. This helps us to hold things. The well-developed brain and hands have made it possible for man to build houses, machines, computers, etc. Other animals cannot do the same as they do not have well-developed hands or brain. Migration. Arctic region Antarctic region. Arctic tern. Migration. Arctic tern travels the longest distance. The temporary movement of animals in large numbers from one place to another is called migration. Animals migrate in search of food, to escape harsh climate and to find nesting places. Siberian crane, stork and sandpiper are some migratory birds. They visit India every winter. Arctic tern covers the longest distance, traveling between Arctic and Antarctic regions each year. Locusts are harmful migratory insects. Swarms of locusts destroy the standing crops. Aquatic animals often travel from deeper water to surface water. Whales travel to warmer water where they give birth to their young ones. Then they travel back to their original home. The best known The best known migratory fish is the salmon. It is born in fresh water and then swims to the sea. Most of them find their way back to home to fresh water to lay eggs because of the smell of the water in which they were born. Other features: hibernation. Finding food in winter becomes difficult for some animals. Hibernation is a deep sleep that helps animals to save without eating much. They get ready for their winter sleep by eating extra food and storing it as body fat. During hibernation, the animal's body temperature drops and its heartbeat and breathing slow down so that it does not use much energy. Bats, bears, snakes, squirrels, frogs, rodents and some insects hibernate. Some animals such as bees and snails go on a long summer sleep. This is called estivation. Key points: lungs, gills, skin are different types of organs of breathing in animals. Animals move with the help of wings, fins, webbed feet, flippers, etc. On the basis of feeding habits, animals can be grouped as herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Body of animals can be covered with wool, feathers, fur, scales, spines or shell. Movement of animals in large numbers from one place to another is called migration. Chapter